Hey everybody, Hunter back again from Showtime Studios. What are we going to call this? This is a recap of the Old Dominion Open show that we went to yesterday, and I'm finally getting around to uploading a video on that show and show you some of the things that we picked up in the raffle and also bought in the vendor area. I took the Bedford down. That is its debut show, and it did very well. I came out with a first place award in the heavy commercial category, so was real happy with that. I got the Bedford done about midnight on Friday, and for the most part, it's done. There's a few other things that I probably will go back over, and maybe a couple little odds and ends that I'll add to it. But other than that, it's a finished build. And as you can see from the workbench, we haven't cleaned everything up from that build, but that will be straightened up here soon, and we'll be bringing another build down out of the cabinet to get started on it to have it done for the upcoming Pittsburgh run, which will be back-to-back shows in a single weekend, and that's on the 24th and the 25th of March. So we're going to be working on another project starting tomorrow, and we'll be doing a video on that. I'll show you what it is, where we're at this point, and what our plans are for it. So that's that part. But as far as the Richmond show, like I say, I did place first in the category with the Bedford, and there was a lot of nice builds on the tables. In fact, for that show, they actually set a record. There was 800 and some models on the table. There was almost 200 builders that put models in the contest, and we had, I think, a little over 600 general admission. So that is big numbers for the Richmond show, and we've been to it every year since 2009. It's a real good time. Got to meet up with a lot of people I hadn't seen since about the middle of last year at that show, which is something we look forward to every year. You know, getting to see all of our fellow builders and friends, and kind of curious what they've done over the winter and put on the table. A lot of them are not on social media. Some of them are, some of them aren't. So for the guys we can't really keep updates on, it's great to see them and their new builds on the table. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Billy Mayberry, who is also a YouTube member and a subscriber on my channel, good friend and a fellow competitor. And he had his Camaro build there, and let me tell you guys, it's a work of art. He really stepped up the game on that build, and it's just it's going to be a challenge to outdo that build, not only for Billy himself but especially for us guys that are on the outside looking in. He really knocked it out of the park with that, and it's just a phenomenal build. I wish a lot of you guys on my subscriber list could actually see it firsthand. I don't think Billy's done a video on that car that I know of. I would like to see him do a video on that car so you guys could see it. And if he does do that and the video comes up, I will give you a link to it so you can definitely go over and check that out, and also subscribe to Billy. Real nice guy, heck of a model builder. One of his good friends, and a friend of mine and a fellow competitor, Robert Dawes, was there with his new build, and just very nice work. Looking forward to seeing both of those guys at the MDA show this coming weekend. We will be heading to that. Anybody that's near the Roanoke area, this coming Saturday, they are having a one-to-one car show, swap meet, and also the model contest. So we're going to grab a couple of things and stick together for that, and take the Bedford down and just hang out with, have fun, check out the vendors and stuff like that. Um, Same mindset as going into Richmond, not going in for any best ofs or anything like that. It's just, going in this year basically and having fun and just hanging out with, all my fellow modelers, and just kind of, taking it easy this year. So, but Sandy went with us, and we also ended up with a lot of kits because whenever she goes, she wins the raffle. I don't win anything, but we'll run through the list of kits that we got from the Old Dominion Open. So first on the list is one that I actually uh, put my name on before the Richmond show, and this was from another good friend of mine, um, Mr. Bill, as I call him, from Firehouse Hobbies, and I bought the Tamiya King Tiger. This is the older Tamiya kit, and he gave me a real good price on it. I actually got this kit for 25 bucks, which wasn't bad at all. And we're going to use this for the 2019 24-hour build that we do every year. So we're going to switch gears a little bit next year and do something different. So this is what it's going to be. So it'll go on the shelf until January of 2019, and we'll get it out and we'll get started on it during the 24-hour project. Let's see, what else do we have here? Like I say, Sandy did play the raffle, and she done very well in it. This is one of the kits that she won that she's real interested in, getting started on. This is the A-Wing Starfighter from Bandai, and if you notice here on the, we can get it in the camera view here, right up here in the corner, right here, the Richmond guys, they put a little note on there to who actually donated these kits. And you send them an email and let them know that you appreciate getting the kit and everything, and give them a big thank you for it, for donating the product to the show. So we've got a lot of kits. The majority of the kits that are in the raffle are like that. So we have some emails to send out. But this is the A-Wing Starfighter. And next up, this is actually one that I bought for her after she won a couple more. Let me go over them first before we get to the one I bought. Here we go. As soon as I get my hands on it. This is one that she won in the raffle also, the Millennium Falcon, 1/144 scale. Heavy box, a lot of parts in here. I think she's going to have a real fun time with this. So that's one that's going to be on her side and upcoming as far as a build. And then at the end of the day, after she had won those, we were kind of looking around. There was a few others over in the raffle area that other people won. So I went back through the vendor area one more time, and I picked up the Slave One from Bandai, and another real nice kit. A lot of parts in here, pretty heavy box. So hopefully she'll have real good luck with these. This thing's got a lot of weathering on it. If you look at the box art there, there's a lot of weathered patches, and it almost looks like in some spots it's in primer and others in paint, and it's got battle damage on it. So she's gonna have a fun time with this. And then next up, she come over to me and she goes, "I got something that you'll probably want. I won this in the raffle, and I definitely wanted it. It was a great kit. This is the Fujimi 365 GT Ferrari, and I'm a big fan of this body style. Also the 308, and the Testarossa. This is just a very cool body style for me, and a project that hopefully will get out this year. And like I say, it's from Fujimi, and it's a very well molded kit. Hopefully it fits as well as it's molded. So we shall see. Let's see. What do we have next? Next up, she won one of the AMT Dodge Viper kits, the RT10. I've seen a couple of these sitting on the show tables. Pretty decent kits when they're assembled. So that'll go up on the shelf for a later date. And the next thing that she won is the AMT Barris T-Buggy. Another cool little kit. So I'm not sure if I think she's going to do this one. I think she claimed that kit. And the last one that we have is what they call the Super Raffle. This is the red tickets, and they cost you a little bit more money to buy the tickets, but the kits that they give out in a Super Raffle are a lot more complex. Usually worth a lot more money than the blue tickets are in the regular raffle. So she actually won one of the super raffles, and I went over and I picked out a kit. And what I picked out is the Trumpeter Chinese 50-ton tank transporter. And I've seen this kit before and just never really paid a whole lot of attention to it. But as the years have went on, I've got like the Dragon Wagon. I've got a couple other Trumpeter tank transporters, and this one finishes off the collection. And this is 1/35 scale, and it does not come with the tank that you see on there. It does come with the tractor and the trailer, and it also has full engine detail in the box, which is cool. None of my other tank transporters have full engine detail. This one does. You actually assemble the entire engine, and you can also display it with the cab tilted. So real cool kit. Real happy to have that. We're going to put it up on the shelf for a later date. So that's about it. That wraps up the recap of the Old Dominion Open Show in Richmond, Virginia. And, again, I want to say thanks to everybody that has been watching the videos from Showtime Studios and supporting the channel, especially on the tutorial build and also the little Bedford project. Without you guys, we probably would not be doing videos, but you stay interested in it, and we're going to try to put up even more videos in 2018, tutorials and showcase videos and updates and build series videos, all kinds of stuff we have planned. So hopefully we can get everything to come together and make it all work. If you notice, I do have a new camera angle in here I'm using it for a test. Everybody let me know what you think of that. I've been playing around with a different computer, different cameras, different ways to upload things, and this is just an experiment. So let me know what you think of the camera view as far as doing like updates and stuff. It would be from this angle. And next up, we will have a showcase video coming up on the Bedford. It's actually sitting back here on the display board now. We'll put it here on the table. We'll go around it, show you all the details I put into it. And that will be pretty much a wrap up on that. And then tomorrow we'll probably get down the next project that we plan on starting on. I'll show you where we're at on it and what we plan on doing, and we'll go from there. So that's all we've got for this one. Again, I want to thank everybody for watching, all the new subscribers, all the old ones, all the interest in the channel, and we'll try to keep bringing some good content to everybody. So as always, this is Hunter from Showtime Studios, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.